Alright guys, just showing you a quick overall first impression of a very affordable V-brake set that I bought from ProMax. And it's a V-brake designed for mountain bikes or hybrid bikes that does not have a disc and only have a V-brake mount or a cantilever brake mount. So this pair is about $18 shipped in the United States, and it seems to be a fairly decent quality, to be honest. I have a pair of Shimano Deore brakes over here. This is the B610, I think, or BR610. Those brakes are, of course, more reliable, better quality brakes from known manufacturers. And like if you want me to compare the build quality of a Deore brake and a ProMax, I would say the Deore definitely has a much better build quality. However, this single pair of brakes cost me, I think, $20, and this whole set with all the screws and everything is $18. So in terms of value, you're definitely getting much more value with a aftermarket brake set compared to a original manufacturer brake set. Now, in terms of build quality, again, if you look at the thickness of the caliper, especially this area, you can see that the cast arm, the arm is fully die cast, and the arm is much thicker on the Deore compared to the ProMax. The ProMax have a very thin, almost feel like stamped arm. So it's not custom forged, but the Deore, it looks like it's custom forged with more durability around the boss area. So when you mount it onto a brake, it should supposedly, in theory, it should provide more braking power and more reliable compared to those aftermarket brakes that are kind of thin and just features a this, I don't know how do you call this part, but this part feels like a less quality made parts with plastic boss and like bushings inside, where the Deore, the bushing all looks to be metal outside or inside. Yeah, it's all metal. This part is plastic, by the way, but the inside, all the components are metal. So build quality wise, Deore definitely better than the ProMax. In terms of value, the ProMax wins. And again, another difference if you buy a quality V-brake is you get replaceable pads. So those pads are easily replaced. All you have to do is remove this pin and pull the pads out and put the new pads in. That way you save on the cost of the pads in the long run. On the cheaper brakes, when your pads wears out, you have to throw the entire assembly of the brake pads away and get a new replacement pads. So not very economical. However, it's the cheapest option if you just want to get started on replacing your brakes. And the boss that they came with does not have any of the rubber seal for the area that you can disengage to remove your tires. So that's another difference that I saw. So again, value-wise, great value for a set. If you're restoring bikes for resale, get those pairs. They work in a pinch and they might just provide decent stopping power. However, if it's your own bike and you want a lasting, effect or durability, I would highly recommend to get one of the original manufacturer's brakes. So over here is the Shimano Deore, and my personal favorite is the Avid single digit 357. All those brakes works perfectly fine, provides lots of stopping power, and they're actually lighter sets than any of those brakes. The weight on the ProMax is about 80 grams. The weight on the Deore is about 85 grams. So this one is actually 5 grams heavier, but again, because of the forged arm, it's slightly thicker. I would assume the weight comes from the design of this area. Okay, so that's a weight difference. If you guys are curious, it's all about the same weight, but performance wise there is definitely gonna be a difference. So hope you guys found this video helpful in helping you making your bike restoration consideration much easier. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comment section down below. I would be happy to answer for you guys. So thanks again, and take care.